So I'm vibing hard on this place, and I thought I'd just do my next video right here in this beautiful lake within Governor Dodge State Park. Huge, easily 150 or more year old white pine back there, 3 feet across. It's big for the Midwest, and I dig it. So we're talking about removing stress from your story and how freaking powerful that is and how much energy that releases for your journey on a daily basis. How do you catch yourself in the moment and reroute disempowering thoughts? This is reprogramming our brains actively. This can be done subconsciously as well, but I will talk to you about how to do it in the moment throughout your day. And experimentation is the key to creating new feelings and realities that become your normal and allow you to live within your soul self, within your own energy that you want to feel. We are able to create that in an instant. We'll talk about that. And stress doesn't actually exist. You can't fill a bucket with stress. It's something that we create. So lasting positive impact on others is made when we bring joy and appreciation to moments that most people would find stressful and most people would become erratic, impulsive, etc. When we are able to find peace, even though we may be feeling anger, frustration, uncertainty, fear, etc., when we move toward love and away from fear, and alchemize fear into love and into positive action, into patience, into fortitude, and direct steps forward toward positivity. That's when deep impact is made on others, and that's how people become famous for what they do. So, making memories, right? Here we go. So removing stress from your story and catching yourself in the moment. So a couple nights ago was a new moon, which was a black moon in July. So it's the second new moon of the month, and it's in Leo. My birthday is in a couple days on August 6th. I will be 31 years old. I'm very happy about that. And it was the second new moon, and it was in Leo. And so this is a powerful time for anyone, especially me being a Leo, to decide to move in a new direction with my mental state, with my energy, my physicality, my personal, professional life, anything that I see, any perceptions that I have about what is possible in my life. And so I really have taken that to heart, and I invite you to take these seasonal cycles, these changes that happen, especially astrologically, also just allowing the uniqueness of each day to inspire us, and being aware of the signs and symbols coming our way that are showing us we're on the right track, such as a friend of mine having a dragonfly on his shoulder the other day. Shout out to Brandon Spikes. And the dragonfly flew off and grabbed a mosquito right in front of his eye that was about to come in and land on his face. Or me coming to camp here at this park last night and having barred owls hooting all night right around my campsite. Or the warm dew on the grass this morning that was just the most soothing thing on my bare feet as I hiked down the hill here without shoes, because the soles of my old shoes cracked yesterday on my little backpacking trip, so that was pretty interesting. But how do you catch yourself in the moment and reroute disempowering thoughts? And those thoughts might not be, we might not cognize or be able to verbalize them, but to be able to acknowledge the feeling of something that is not optimal and not serving us truly, and being able to reroute that, and knowing that we can dissolve the old feelings that would have led us down a path of, say, not reaching out to potential clients because we somehow were disempowering ourselves, thinking that, oh, it'll be awkward to talk to them, or I don't really know what I even do, or I don't know if I can handle this type of project. Those are disempowering thoughts that are not an expression of our true self. They're a false projection that we're putting on the situation because of something else that hasn't been clarified. And so that's what I work on a lot in one-to-one mentorship with clients on their business, is that we're actually looking at how can we create clarity, because when we have emotional clarity and mental and intuitive clarity, we're able to move forward and create quantum leaps in your business. It's truly amazing how that works. So rerouting disempowering thoughts. A lot of people are concerned that their perception of others that others have on them. I invite you to experiment with feeling a different way, feeling at ease, and knowing that by just being in the moment, just sitting, walking, standing, um, being in a crowded bus, you don't have to do anything except just be. Your body's going to stay there. You're not going to explode into 1,000 bits if you're not feeling anxious or any other suboptimal energy that's going on. And it's really important to be able to experiment and feel a new way, and know that when you do so, it allows others to move into their own sense of trueness for their self and how they want to feel in their body, and then thus express themselves in the world, move toward their dreams in a stepwise fashion, in a very focused way. So experimentation is the key to creating new feelings and realities as your new normal, because the more that you do it, the more you realize, oh wow, no one's keeping me this way, no one's telling me to be this way except for myself. Like, no one can tell you how to feel, think, do, act, be, cognize, and interpret experiences. It's all up to you. And when you do so in a way that's truly empowering for yourself and liberating, anything's possible. And you'll find that people who might have seemed at surface level to be maybe a heavier energy in your life, or even maybe against your forward progress, when they see that you're naturally liberating yourself, you're also liberating them to be their true self. And if those people don't want to come along with you, they don't have to, but you can give them the opportunity to. And that's a great way to shift into a deeper, truer way of being for yourself, rather than trying to create a lot of commotion. Okay, we are back. Had a little technological hiccup here, but we're talking about the fact that being able to reroute yourself in the moment is what allows others to, it liberates others to reroute themselves, and gives them space where once they may have leaned on energy that you were also reflecting back to them, which was potentially creating less than optimal interactions in your connection with people that you know well, and your connection with the people that you just met, because we pick up on energy intuitively, whether or not people are actually aware of the fact that energy exists and is exchanged between us in lots of different ways. So experimenting with how you feel on a daily basis and how you can feel in the moment, and being extremely creative with that, knowing that the way that you perceive anything could shift at a moment's notice. You don't need to feel the way that you may have always felt about being alone in the woods. You could say, if someone was feeling lonely out by themselves, they could learn to love that feeling and lean into it and explore what's beneath it, and then expansion is possible when we lean into those new feelings. So stress does not actually exist. It's something that we create. It's a frame of mind. So the creative joy that you can bring to any situation is what actually creates deep impact and lasting memories for others who are experiencing various situations with you, or experiencing situations through your eyes. The joy that you can bring to a giant thunderstorm out in the wilderness allows others to see it with new eyes. That happened for me this past week in the wilderness. And allowing other people to see that there is not fear and insecurity alone that's accessible for them to tap into in terms of how they interpret various experiences. And also finding joy in going out on your own and creating your own business. Also seeking out the support necessary to make quantum leaps and minimize the the avenues that could put you in a place of stagnance, or making decisions that are disempowering continually over and over in business that might lead you down a certain way. Making empowering decisions, such as finding the support that you need through mentorship, guidance, and other people who have been there before, but also bringing joy to the experience of getting your business license, setting up your website, creating your offer, learning how to make sales, failing at sales, and looking deeply at the process that you went through through marketing and selling what you offer to be able to hone it, and then thus you get to experience the joy of having a process that works seamlessly, smoothly, and fluidly for you over and over, which is what I and my clients experience on a daily basis, because we put in the work necessary and the joy to expand the lessons that we learn into applicable information that we can act upon and incorporate into the way we do things and move forward very quickly. So remove stress, it's not necessary. Remove worry, it doesn't do anything for you. Understand where it's coming from and how to find emotional clarity by seeing that everything is connected and that you are supported by the universe. You are supported in making the decisions based on what you are inspired to do here in the world, and that you can truly make it happen. Comment eco below if you'd like to set up a connection call, learn more about how you can unlock this potential within your life and approach your business in a new way that creates exciting potential, and so that you can seize opportunity and expand your ability to offer your gifts to the world. Talk to you guys later. Find us on YouTube, Instagram at Pete Wyden, Facebook at the Epic Eco Designer Group. Have a beautiful week.